The weather outside is frightful, and your dog's fur coat might not be enough to keep them safe from the cold. But don't worry, GMA Now's resident vet, Marty Becker, is here to show us how to winterize our dog. Marty, always nice to see you, and nice to see these pups we've got right here.
You believe they're litter mates. They're 9-week-old. They're Jack Russell Terrier Poodle crosses from
cute.
the Humane Society of the United States.
This is Samantha, and that is Shelby, and they are sisters.
Sisters.
And they are ready to be adopted.
Oh,
they're
I love
cute,
puppy
aren't they?
breath.
I know, I do too. It's the best, isn't it? And that wiry hair is the best too. Jack Russell's a lot of work though, right?
A lot of work. Well, hopefully the poodle part will kind of calm things down just a little bit, I hope.
Well, the other thing we want to make sure is that they stay warm over the course of this winter, and one of the ways to do that, you say, is to get an outdoor shelter. That's a really important thing.
Always have something that provides shelter. As long as a dog can get out of the wind and the cold, you know, if it's an indoor-outdoor dog or just an outdoor dog, they're going to be fine. This is called a pet barn from PETMATE. And what I like about it is it has a domed roof so the rain runs off of it. It actually has a little rain gutter on the front so nothing gets inside, a little overhang. You can actually get a separate door for them.
And they also have heaters to keep them warm inside the crate or inside the house or wherever.
Well, here's the thing I like about this. We're all more energy conscious now. We should be. So you turn your thermostat down at night when you're gone at work, you're gone on the weekends, and your pet is going to be fine as long as you provide them something warm to sleep on. What I like about this product from PetSafe here, it uses about the same energy as a night light.
Oh, wow.
So it is a very low amount of energy, but you can put this in their existing bedding. It's pet safe. It's very low voltage.
And it's waterproof, so if there's an accident, everything's all right. Okay.
And so very, very low voltage, very low energy use, but turn your thermostats down, but give them a place that's nice and warm to sleep in. This product right here, the SNUGGLESAFE, this is incredible. It looks like a Frisbee that you would throw.
Yeah, it looks like a Frisbee or a hot water bottle or one.
You pop it in, it does kind of look like a hot water bottle. You pop this in the microwave, and it'll have the same heat as a hot water bottle for 12 hours.
Oh, wow.
So there's actually a chemical reaction that takes place in there. Slip it inside the little warm sleeve here, put it inside their bed, and they'll just curl up around that.
And also there are beds for indoors when the dog wants to sort of snuggle up and stay warm inside the house.
One of the things with older pets is they start getting, you know, just like older humans, start getting a little sore. So you have beds that have a lot of padding to them. So they're up off the floor, it has insulation, but, you know, in the wintertime they just get a little bit sore and stuff. So a nice plush bed like that provides a lot of padding, a lot of place to curl up, put a blanket inside there. It's really nice.
Yeah, and that's better for their joints, right?
Well, you know, pets are living longer lives, and because they're living longer, you see more of the problems of old age. One, of course, is arthritis, and arthritis is exacerbated in the winter. There's less activity, it's colder. So we always think about arthritis in pets, and there's several ways to look at arthritis. One is to use supplements that have glucosamine and chondroitin sulfate, the building blocks of healthy joints. Also, you see a product here from Pfizer Animal Health called RIMADYL, and RIMADYL is one of these non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Okay. And as a veterinarian, I like a product like RIMADYL because they'll take a pet that's coming in, and the early signs of arthritis is they rise to their feet slower. You'll see them get to their front legs and their back legs kind of go up. All of a sudden, the stairs are forbidden. They don't want to go up the stairs. They don't want to jump up on the bed. And they'll come in and say, gosh, you know, the dog's just getting older, and I, you know, through my examination stuff and experience know it's arthritis. You put them on RIMADYL, and it's just like you put new batteries in them.
Really?
They'll call the next day and say, my gosh, I wish I'd have done this sooner because it's such a remarkable transformation.
Got it. Okay, back to staying warm a little bit. This one is confusing for me because I've heard that it's not a really good idea to dress your dog up. I mean, I guess that's costumes more than anything, but if it's going to help them stay warm, then maybe.
Well, let's talk the overarching question first about dressing them up. We have 4 dogs when my daughter's home with her 2 pugs. And every time you put these pets in their outfits, people look at them like, oh, look at that. Shelby, aren't you something? And they read your body language. So most pets actually like, you know, who's your daddy, who's your daddy? You know, I mean, they really like it.
They strut around,
But here's what, if you want to go a practical thing, the utilitarian version of clothing, very young animals, like you notice these dogs are actually shivering because they're cold. You know, there's a lot of air conditioning here. And so very young animals, very old animals don't thermoregulate. Just like we tuck little human babies in blankets and cuddle them up and they got feet in their pajamas and everything. Puppies don't thermoregulate. As they get older, it's harder for them to keep heat. And also short-haired dogs, you know, long-haired dogs like your Wheaton you're talking about, it's like a sheep. I mean, it doesn't need much heat. But you take a pug, a whippet, those kind of dogs, young and old, then a sweater's really good because it traps the air there and keeps them warmer. And also another hidden benefit, you know, in northern Idaho where I live in Bonners Ferry, it snows a lot.
Yeah.
So we keep them on to keep them warm, and also when you go outside, you don't get the snow in their coats.
True, yeah.
This is another little heated dog jacket here, which I love. I love the little faux fur collar here. It actually has a little battery pack in, so just like those mittens you use for snowboarding,
Yeah,
you
right,
know, those
yeah.
gloves that are heated.
Yeah.
Actually, a heated dog coat for a little guy like this, I could see that working
This
really well.
has really gone high tech.
High tech.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we've got them warm. We've got our battery-powered vest right here with the faux fur and everything. The paws. We were talking about the paws.
Now, I don't know if you've ever had one of your dogs over the years cut their paw, but it bleeds like you cannot believe. There's a very rich blood supply, and that's one of the ways, you know, if I was to walk outside in New York City right now or in North Idaho, you know, about 2 seconds I'd last because I don't have that kind of blood supply to my feet.
Right.
But they can freeze their paws. I mean, they're not immune from very cold temperatures.
Right.
And also there's things out there like, you know, road salt and other debris that can injure them. These little booties here are by Voitoys, and they're called slush pups, which I love that name. The slush hush puppies, slush pups. But I actually have these for my own pets.
Yeah.
What I like about them, when you first put them on, it's like a toddler that's learning to walk. You know, they're like
flailing,
like they're flailing around. But you know, after a few days, they get used to them, and then they'll actually just sit there and let you put them on. But they have a little cuff right here that keeps the snow out.
That's
a
good.
little band that cinches them down.
Yeah.
It's also a reflective band for safety.
Yeah.
But really good for just a real practical way to protect their paws and keep them warmer.
And if you can get them used to wearing them, then it'll be worth it.
It takes a few days, but once they got it, then it's part of their uniform.
And this here is snow melt, I assume, right?
One of the things you see is a lot of irritation from salt.
Yes.
So this is you know, it's called from Safe Paw, but what I like about this, it's safe for pets, it's safe for people, it's safe for your concrete, and it also has kind of a traction control there too. So not only does it makes it less slippery, besides being something that melts the ice. So there are pet-friendly solutions for keeping ice off your sidewalks.
That's good to know, because that salt can be a little hazardous for them. It can cause those paws to crack. A lot of great tips for all of us, and to see a list of all the products featured here, you can just log on to our website at abcnews.com/GMA now. And if you want to give one of these dogs a warm home, be sure to check out the Humane Society of New York. They're so cute. Samantha and Shelby and Marty, thanks so much for joining us this morning, and thanks for watching GMA Now.